Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Everything Cure here. I know I'm looking a little crazy. I just woke up this morning and I was like, let me make a video. I haven't made a video for you guys in a long time. So part of the reason why I'm making this video is because I received a comment during the night. It was asking if I've fully recovered since my surgery, and then I realized I really haven't made a video for you guys in quite some time, and I do apologize for that. It was just 2021 was one of the worst years for me. December 2021 was one of the worst times for me in my entire life. So this whole that whole year was just really bad for me, mentally, physically, just everything. But anyway, we're in a new year, and I was like, what better time to update you guys? And y'all deserve an update. So I got my surgery on October 11th. And come February 11th, it'll be 5 months since my surgery. So I think this is almost half a year. So that's pretty good timing to do an update, because that way y'all get the real. I'm not having numbness anymore. I do in some areas, but not as bad as before. Before I couldn't feel anything on that side. Now I'm feeling things. It's not the same as if you were to touch this side of my body. This feels normal, nothing happened on the side. But if I touch this side or anywhere on this side of the body, it's still kind of numb, but it's very painful at the same time. I know that probably doesn't make sense, but it's just not, it doesn't feel the same as if someone was to touch this side of my body. If you touch this side, it just mostly pain. It hurts on the outside. And so that has been a big adjustment for me, going from not feeling anything to feeling, when I say not feeling anything, like I said, it was very painful after the surgery, but the skin, I could feel the inside. That pain in the inside was really, really bad, but the skin was mostly numb everywhere. Now, the numbness is going away, but it's the sensation is starting to come back. And since the sensation is starting to come back, it's mostly pain. Just pain. If someone was to bump into this side, hug me too tight, I can't lay on this side when I go to sleep. It's just, or sometimes I have my boyfriend rub this grape oil on my back and on the front of me. And when he even just slightly just rubs like this, it's painful. It's very painful. So they said that's because I have nerve damage, which is expected. It might not be for every case, but for some cases you will have nerve damage, or your nerves may just have some trouble getting back to normal. And they don't know how long that will last. It could last for the rest of my life, or it could last now. But the pain is constant on the outside, but on the inside I get these sharp pain. Just feels like a piercing needle. It just hurts, and it's out of nowhere. I will be sitting here watching TV. So I could be talking to someone, I could be cooking, I could be laying down, I could be driving. It really doesn't matter what I'm doing. The pain comes at any time, and random. So it's very random, and it really is very painful and severe. And I would have to take Tylenol at some points. Oh my gosh, you guys. You don't know how many times I try to record this. My asthma is just my lungs. Alright, so y'all getting the real. Anyways. So the pain was just so severe, and I would take Tylenol. But the only good thing is that the pain sometimes will last a minute or two. So that was good. I wouldn't have to take anything. But it was this one day where it lasted the entire day from morning to night, and I was just so miserable. I even cried that day. It just wouldn't go away. So I messaged my doctor, and I have a great doctor, you guys. Anyway, I have a great doctor, and he ordered me this medicine right here. It's a topical gel, and as soon as I used it, the pain subsided in 30 minutes. And I kept applying it that day. So the pain subsided and everything. So this is my holy grail. I take this wherever I go. So just in case the pain wants to last more than 2 minutes, I'll put it on. But I do need to let you guys know about this gel and ibuprofen. You guys want to be careful with taking anything anti-inflammatory after surgery because it can mess up your healing process. So this gel is an anti-inflammatory, and so is ibuprofen. Any anti-inflammatory medicine you don't want to take. So especially right after surgery. Right now I'm on the 5-month mark or close to it, so I can use this cream now, and I can also take ibuprofen now, but I wouldn't suggest using it unnecessarily, you guys. You want to do what's right, because the thing is, with this surgery, the thing that keeps your lung connected to your ribs is the fact is the inflammation. So the inflammation, the scar tissue, is what's keeping your lung up. So that's why you want to not hinder any, the inflammation in your lungs at that time. Which is also why the surgery was, I was high risk with the surgery because I have severe asthma, and with asthma you want to avoid inflammation. Which brings me to what's going on now. So in November, I ended up going to the hospital because I was having like severe pain in the middle of my chest. Okay, it might have been early December. Actually, it was end of November. Y'all can get a lot of me starting and stopping the video because I just don't know what's going on, and I actually might be going to the hospital after this video, probably before it ends. I'm just sick of this. But anyway, I forgot where I was even talking. Oh, so at the end of November, I was having like some severe pain in the middle of my chest. So I was thinking that my right lung had collapsed. But when I went there, they let me know that when they did the x-rays and everything, I had pleurisy. And pleurisy is just severe inflammation of the lining of your lungs. So I had severe inflammation of the lining of my lungs. And they said that was a side effect of the surgery. But it could also mean an infection was going on in my lungs. So they put me on antibiotics, and but they did not prescribe anti-inflammatory because, like I said in the last clip, you can't take anti-inflammatory medicine. So that was really hard for me because with my asthma, the only thing that treats my asthma is prednisone, a steroid, which is anti-inflammatory. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not having a good day. I'm not having a good week with my lungs, but that's another thing I want to get into. Like, you remember, like, during surgery, I was saying like my asthma had not acted up at all with the collapsed lung. Well, after surgery and after it's been healing, my lungs have been angry. I tell you, like, they have been beating my butt. Okay, I cannot. I know y'all be like, why are you not taking a breathing treatment? Why are you not using an inhaler? Because I've taken so many breathing treatments all morning and all night. So the only thing I can do really right now is to go to the hospital. So, but I'm trying to think what else. So anyway, after all this pain that's going on this side of my body, I've been very cautious of this side. Like, I don't want anyone to bump into me accidentally. I don't want to be hugged too tight. Like, I want to be hugged, but I'm scared to. I should say that I'm scared to, like, for someone to hit this side of my body, and I'm just very cautious of it. So yeah, as far as I remember in my last video, it said I couldn't pick up anything over 5 pounds. I still can't pick up anything over 5 pounds. Sometimes I forget, and I have picked up things over 5 pounds, but you're not supposed to. So they actually said that will make your nerve damage worsen. So I've been trying to avoid picking up things over 5 pounds, which is kind of hard because everything's over 5 pounds. I think you only have to wait to 6 months. So once you hit 6 months, you can start picking up things again, but they don't suggest it. So the longer you can hold off holding things over 5 pounds, the better. So I've been trying to avoid picking things up over 5 pounds. I have messed up a few times, but it seems like everything's over 5 pounds. Like, I don't know, but I've been doing good with that. So we talked about the numbness, we talked about the pain, we talked about the 5 pounds. Okay, let's see, what else did we talk about? Oh, driving. I'm back to driving. I don't drive as much as I used to, but I do drive. I had to wait. I don't remember how much time I said before that I had to wait, but I ended up waiting that time period until I could drive. And so now I'm driving, it's back to normal, and that's great with that. And I have more, free. So now I can do what I want to do by myself. So yeah, that's good. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so also my heart rate did go down once my once my surgery was done. My heart rate kind of went down back to normal. I have been having a lot of anxiety lately, but I think it's like just having the breathing problems. And also, speaking of breathing problems, I can feel like this left lung is super tight. No matter how much medicine I take for asthma, like albuterol, Atrovent, budesonide, ibuprofen, any of that, this lung seems like it always stays tight. And since surgery, so they did tell me that is a side effect of the surgery. This lung will feel tight a lot, and it does. Like even right now, I feel like I can breathe in my right lung, but in my left lung, it feels extremely closed. So that's an adjustment. And honestly, I really want that to stop. But do I regret the surgery? Because I remember I asked that question like in the last video. No, I do not. The thing is, before surgery, I was in a lot of pain. I was having constant chest pain, a lot of pressure in my chest. And even though I'm having pain now, it's not constant. It's constant on the outside, but not on the inside. And I also think that my asthma improved after surgery as well. Like during that time period of the collapsed lungs, my asthma did improve. But after the surgery, the tightness and everything, I think it did end up irritating my lungs. But my asthma stayed pretty good for a while. But as far as movement, when I move, you could still, like I said, it feels back to normal, or I got used to it, but you can still feel a little bit of weird feeling sometimes. But like I said, another thing that I had a concern about with the surgery was that I was told that my lungs are longer than normal. So my lungs are longer than normal. So when your asthma is good and you're no longer having asthma attacks, your lungs can shrink back to normal. But since they glued, this lung is now taped down to my ribs. Not taped, but you know what I'm saying. It's stuck in that position. It's stuck, being down here. So I was worried about having babies. Like, since usually your organs move out the way when you get pregnant. So usually your organs move out the way when you get pregnant. But since my lung is now stuck and it's longer, I was worried that when you get pregnant, I don't want my baby to be, kicking my lung. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. And, I'm at the age, I'll be 25 this year, so I'm 24 right now. I want children, so I just wanted to make sure that was still a possibility with my lung being so long. So I talked to my doctor about it recently, actually last week, and he let me know that is still possible, and actually my chances are better now because having your lungs collapse during pregnancy is not good and could be deadly for both of you guys. So I think, so they're saying I can still have kids after this surgery. They would, of course, wait, but yeah. But, kids not in the cards right now. It's not something I'm trying to do right now. I know I'm talking fast, which I have to because I'm having anxiety right now. A lot of anxiety. Okay, if I'm shaking, I don't know if y'all can tell I'm shaking, but I shake a lot when I have anxiety. And it's only because, like, I don't want to go to the hospital because last time they tried to put me in a COVID unit, even though I kept telling them I just have asthma, but they wasn't listening, so I just don't want to be put through that again. But yeah. I'm okay. So, you guys, I'm okay. I just, when my asthma gets really, really bad, I get really bad anxiety. I have PTSD. So, yeah. Anyway, so the main things that I'm dealing with now is the sharp pains on the inside and the constant pain on the outside. The pleurodesis, and the inflammation, because now that the inflammation is happening, my asthma is, reacting to it. So anyways, I hope I said everything that there was to say about the surgery, and I gave you guys a good update. I didn't want the video to be too long. That's really all the things that I can think of at this time. But my lungs are still up. I haven't had any collapsed lungs since then. Right lung has not collapsed again either. So I'm very grateful for the surgery, and I don't regret it. And it's only up from here, you guys. Anyways, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.